one of the big things you run into on these is that these are cast aluminum, and so they're not very strong, and so that's why these tabs keep breaking off. But this guy right here, he's made out of a solid chunk of aluminum, so it's billet, and aluminum is a whole lot stronger than it is on the cast aluminum. The other thing that I did by adding those the jack screw holes right here, I'll show you how those work in a minute. I'll put it on there and see how it looks, and then we'll take it back off. I'll show you how easy it is to get off. So by putting those on there, it made those tabs even stronger because I was able to add a little more meat to it. All right, so everybody knows the deal. Get one of these off, you gotta put your screwdrivers in the flats. It's one of the reasons why I put the jack screws on there, because you gotta try to ease these things out. If you just do it with one screwdriver, you're gonna be here all day. But you can use two screwdrivers and kind of pry out on it and get it to loosen up. And it's dripping a little bit of oil. I can get them to loosen up. And then pop it off there. There we go. So there's our stock cover. You got the little O-ring right here, it needs to be there to keep it from leaking. You got the big O-ring on top and the one that seals to the outside world so it doesn't leak. So make sure that guy is centered, pushed all the way up in there. Now, all we got to do is transfer these O-rings. So then, this guy replaces that stock one. And he goes on there just like the other one. So you just push it on there and make sure that it's seated all the way down before you start putting any bolts in. So I would venture to say I won't be breaking any tabs on this one with this billet extruded aluminum versus cast aluminum. So once we get everything set up, get our tab put in there, right? Tighten it down to our heart's content. Right. Let's wipe all the fingerprints off and see what it looks like. So there we go. So there is a custom oil cover. And we're probably not going to have any more problems with breaking tabs anymore. So pretty cool indeed. Kind of gives it a little custom with those little screws on it. Looks quite nice. All right. So here's where the good part comes in. We'll get ready to take this guy off for an oil change. We don't need them screwdrivers anymore, because what we're going to do is use these bolts. Here, and this bolt we're going to put in that new little jack screw hole. And this one we're going to put down in that jack screw hole. This one we're going to take all the way out. There we go. Alright, so now when it comes time to remove this guy, we got him made. All I'm going to do is hand tighten these screws down, and what they do is they lift that cover off. So just go back and forth by hand, turning it little by little, and bam, off it comes. So super simple that way. No more risk of screwdrivering up the side of my cover anymore. And I don't have to worry about damaging anything. Now there we go. Alrighty, well thanks for watching.